We would be honored if you would join us.
How's it going, Star Wars fans? Welcome back to another Star Wars Vintage Collection action figure review. Another addition to the Star Wars Rebels collection. One that I initially wasn't super excited, but now that I've got him in hand, he looks pretty damn good. And yeah, I think since the Ghost arrived earlier in the year, it's been sort of all in or nothing with the Rebels. You know, itching for any kind of Rebels characters in Vintage for years. Now that we're getting them, I couldn't be happier. So yeah, this guy's looking pretty darn good. I mean, it's a simple repaint, sure, but you know, use your imagination. It's you can have a bit of fun mucking around with Chopper and some of the other characters, and you know, if you can bring yourself to doing a head swap, you can put your Kane and Jarrus on a Stormtrooper, and you can have them go on a little undercover mission. If we get an Ezra Bridger, a Season 1 Ezra, you know, just for starters, I think that would be fantastic. But then give him a the cadet uniform. So he is VC350. With help from his fellow Spectre crew member Sabine Wren, Chopper could join his team's undercover missions in disguise, painted as an Imperial droid. So yeah, nice image on the card. Like that they're using the sort of animated look, as well as the Rebels logo. Let's bust them open and have a look. Alright, here is little Chopper. I've had to zoom in a little bit actually for this one, because he is quite pint-sized. Like, that's my thumb. I've had a look at the other two Choppers in the past as well. I've got the other one here for a little side-by-side. As you can see, they are, you know, exactly the same. Exactly the same sculpt. Different paint apps, obviously. I honestly feel like it would be easier just for the Rebels to get a separate casings for him, like get a separate dome and just swap that out and just swap out his bits and pieces, just rather than having to repaint him every time. But that's all right. It's an animated cartoon. It doesn't always have to make complete sense. Yeah, it does come with the swap out sort of little radar scanner on the top. I saw the one bummer with this figure is that the arms on the side aren't removable, so you can just have him as he is. I haven't been able to figure him out, and unfortunately, coming in the packaging, the arm was a little bit bent there. So yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah, if I play with it too much, it looks like it could snap. So I'm just going to be careful with it. That's fine. The middle wheel, or that whole middle leg, should come out, not just the wheel. It's just broken off. It's fine. Like, it'll snap back on. So that will pop out there. And yeah, another pity, I guess, not coming with the thruster jet. So that's okay. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. He's still cool. Paint applications are applied nicely. Pretty clean. Can't seem to see any glaring issues. The nice little, I assume it's like an Imperial database sort of scanner sort of thing, just to give him some designation within the Imperial ranks as a droid. So yeah, he's nice and clean, no weathering, you know, as opposed to rusty old Chopper here. It's a nice paint job, looks clean. Little arm at the front comes out as well, that's cool. Yeah, he's just a small little dude, isn't he? This is why this review is probably going to end up being pretty short. There's not a great deal to talk about with him. It's just cool to stop and have a look at him, and you know, even I can see this on my phone that I'm sitting behind clearer than I can with my own eyes. So it's nice to appreciate the details and stuff while I'm actually filming it. So it has its benefits. Yeah, putting on the other wires and stuff, like his little cables around the back. No paintwork on those. Yeah, so he got the darker little cables there on the feet. Whereas this one missed out. Articulation wise, obviously he's got the legs move, the feet have a little bit of a rock in them. Obviously you can pivot that wheel. We should get him zooming along. Put him on his little stand there so he can. And yeah, then he's got that sort of ball and socket in the head, so you can pivot that around. Obviously it'll spin too. It's a little notch wheel. And that gives Chopper his animated appeal. Not animated as in the cartoon, but animated in the way he moves. You get a lot of expression out of him like that. You know, down in the dumps, Chopper. Happy, excited. Like, I almost see that as his mouth. You know, his eyes and then a big happy mouth there. That's almost how I see it. And they're just sort of inquisitive sort of look. Yeah, you can almost see that as his mouth. But there is Chopper in Imperial disguise. We'll bring it back in regular Chopper, just to go side by side. What do you think? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment down below. We'll see you very soon for some more reviews. Until then, may the Force be with you always.